Hey, I'm Jonas. In this video, I will teach you another way to level up your character besides doing the main quest. Important note before we start, this leveling guide is only for those who have a fully leveled character with lots of heroes blood, sweat and tears points, or BST points for short, and if you are starting with a brand new account with no max level characters with BST points, then this leveling guide is not for you yet. I highly suggest watching these leveling video guides as they are much more suitable for new players starting a brand new account. Now that is out of the way, let's start. The alternative way to level up other than doing the main quest is by doing the stage called Sparta Goblin Returns. The mechanics of this stage to gain EXP points is to kill 300 goblins, and after killing 300 goblins, Leonidas Goblin will appear for you to kill him to obtain additional EXP points. Now, you might be asking, so, what do I need to do to start? So as you can see, I've created a new level 1 cleric character. The first thing I would do is to find a guild to join. You should look for a guild with EXP and attack guild buff. To find a guild with these parameters, press G on your keyboard, then sort the search result by free join and press search. In this example, this guild has all of the guild buff we are looking for. Now, press the apply to join button to join the guild. Make sure that the guild is labeled as free join, so you would be able to join quickly. Okay, now that I have joined a guild with buffs, the second thing I need to do is to do the gesture and equip item task in the Dragon Nest Newbie Beginner's Guide task list. To complete the gesture task, just press 1, or type, haha, in the general chat by pressing the enter key on your keyboard and type the word. After that, get the reward in the mailbox to receive the Dragon Nest Newbie ring. Now, the second task is pretty simple to do. You will have to equip the Dragon Nest Newbie ring by pressing right-click on the item. After that, get the reward in the mailbox to receive the costume set for Dragon Nest Newbies. Now, open the pouch, and equip all of the costume you will receive. Okay, now that I'm done joining a guild and getting some basic equipment, the next thing I need to do is to teleport to St. Haven. Important note, I know some of you might say that, Jonas, isn't your character only at level 1? How will you go to St. Haven at level 1? I will teach you a neat trick to teleport level 1 characters to any town you want to. First, press the O button on your keyboard to open the party list window. Then I want you to find a party with this symbol and entry level limit. In summary, you can join any party located in any town as long as the entry-level limit is set to none, just like these parties. To know what town is that party located, you can hover your cursor to the circular icon to know the town name where that party is located. In my case, I successfully arrived at St. Haven by doing this technique. So, where do we find the Sparta Goblin stage? Sparta Goblin is situated inside the wonderful theme park located in this part of St. Haven. Inside the wonderful theme park, the entrance portal for Sparta Goblin stage is located here. But as you can see, the portal is blacked out. It is because Sparta Goblin stage requires a special entry ticket called Honorary Goblin Steel Medal, and this entry ticket cost 15,000 heroes blood, sweat and tears points, or BST points for short. This is the reason why you need other characters with BST points, for you to be able to do this leveling process. So, I will now go to my other characters with BST points to buy the entry ticket and pass it to this character. To buy the entry ticket, find and talk to the BST point shop NPC, located in this part of St. Haven. The entry ticket is located in the General Stock tab. As I've said before, each ticket costs 15,000 BST points, so make sure your character has lots of BST points because we will be using some quite amount of BST points. In my case, I will buy 10 Honorary Goblin Steel Medal for starters, and buy more if necessary. Now, the next step is to put these entry ticket in the normal server storage through any storage NPC located in town. While I'm at it, I will mail 10 gold to my level 1 cleric so I can buy another Dragon Nest Newbie ring in the BST point shop. I will now go switch back to my level 1 cleric character and buy an additional Dragon Nest Newbie ring, and get those entry ticket in the normal server storage.
Welcome. Your items will be safe here. You shall have the...
Finally, now that I have the entry tickets, the entry portal for Sparta Goblin is now open. Upon entering, you will have to choose a difficulty setting. If this is the first time you're doing this, then I highly suggest working your way up to Abyss difficulty. To unlock the next difficulty, you have to clear the difficulty before that. Important note: the higher the difficulty, the higher the number of EXP points you will get, and the enemies will be a lot more powerful, harder, and slower to kill as you increase your level and the stage's difficulty. So, I highly advise picking between Hard and Abyss as a safe bet. But if you want to try a high-risk, high-return option, feel free to venture from Labyrinth 1 and above difficulty. Okay, before I start spamming the Sparta Goblin stage, I will give some tips for you guys if you want to increase your EXP attainment amount. My tip number 1 is to join a guild with a EXP level 4 buff which increases EXP attainment amount by 10%. For my tip number 2, I highly suggest paying attention to the channel EXP bonus for specific character level range. Since we're in St. Haven, as you can see, some channels have a set level range indicator. For this example, if your character is in St. Haven Channel 1 and your character level is between levels 24 and 32, or if your character is in St. Haven Channel 5 and your character level is between levels 32 and 59, you will receive an additional EXP attainment percentage anywhere from 5% up to 200%, and this logic applies to all towns. My tip number 3, which is optional, is to at least have 3 max leveled characters in your account to get an additional 25% EXP attainment percentage. My tip number 4 is the guild costume can be bought in your guild Windows Guild bonus tab under the general section. But since I have a full costume that came from the Dragon Nest newbie guide, getting the guild costume is optional now to me. If you want another 10% extra EXP attainment percentage, feel free to buy it. The last tip to increase EXP attainment percentage is optional, which is the combined skill passive EXP bonus, which requires you to have more max leveled characters, and your hero level must be at level 20. So this option may or may not be applicable to all of you, so this tip is optional. With that said, let's now answer the question: how many honorary Goblin Steel medals do we need in order to reach level 99? I will put a counter on the lower right corner of the screen to count how many honorary Goblin Steel medal I've used. Please take note that the required amount of EXP to increase your level by 1 is fixed to 10,000 EXP points. As I've said before, your goal when doing Sparta Goblin stage is to kill 300 goblins, and kill Leonidas Goblin to get EXP points. After reaching level 15, let's stop doing Sparta Goblin for now, and do the first specialization quest to unlock more of our character's skills, to make our Sparta Goblin runs much faster to clear. Important note: if your character class is a spin-off, then you won't have to worry about first specialization because all spin-off classes already have their first specialization unlocked. But if your character is not a spin-off class, in that case, you will receive a quest prompt to accept the Specialization, Awakening quest. You can also accept it in the quest window by pressing the U button on your keyboard. Go to the Remote Quest tab and accept the Specialization, Awakening quest there. After accepting the quest, to clear the Specialization or Awakening quest, follow the red arrow guide on the right side of your screen. Important note: aside from receiving your first specialization at level 15, you will receive your second specialization quest at level 45, and your Awakening quest at level 90. The process of accepting and following the quest is just like what we did in the first specialization. So don't forget your Specialization and Awakening quest when leveling up in the Sparta Goblin stage. Now, let's get back to leveling. And there you have it. Before you go, please leave a like, share this video with your friends, and consider subscribing to the channel for more videos like this. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the comment section below.